Welcome to Ring Talk. Magic Tyler, the Caysen Smith, Intercontinental Champion out here.
Little Universal Champion right there. I'll put it. I gotta move the Prime. No way in shape or form sponsored by any of that. We wish, but maybe one day.
Hey, it's a good WWE reference, you know.
But you can kind of see it there in the corner. You see, got a little United States there.
Yep.
And got a little mic.
Got
a little mic.
Put that right in the middle there. We'll use it whenever we need it.
We'll put it back here so you guys can see it.
There we go. As you can tell, we are back in our old room, but
yes.
we got some better looking
chairs, so a little more comfortable.
Our budget has gone a little better, you know.
Yeah, well, moving up in the world.
Moving up,
hey,
you know.
One step at a time.
We're on a new table.
One step at a time.
One step.
Busy week with wrestling.
Yeah.
We got lots of stuff to talk about, lots of stuff going on.
Let's go ahead and talk about Raw.
Yes, Monday Night Raw. I think probably the biggest takeaways is Liv Morgan.
Yeah, definitely.
The Riz Master, risen up, Dominic Mysterio.
It's definitely the best storyline going on for Raw right now, in my opinion.
Let me ask you this. Looking at the storylines on Raw right now, compared to the storylines on SmackDown, which ones are you invested in the most? Show-wise, which one?
I say Raw.
Raw, easily. Easily. Now, when Roman Reigns was around, SmackDown was killing it. I was always, invested with SmackDown.
The thing with SmackDown right now is that Cody is the champion down there. And we all know that Cody's going to keep that title until The Raw.
For the while, until at least we see
The Raw.
Stuff. Yeah.
And we don't really know who's going to lose that title to. You know, there's a lot of different, ideas.
Lots of speculations.
My opinion, Randy Orton is a good next champion.
I like to see a heel turn for Randy. I think
would be good heel turn for Randy or Cody. It's fine with me. Mm-hmm. But let's go and go with Raw. I feel like things are really gonna pop off whenever we see some returns or Wyatt 6 or whatever comes out.
When Rhea Ripley comes back, it's gonna be nuts, dude. It's gonna be
that's even gonna push Raw up even more. You know, that storyline. We're gonna go and start off with Raw. First of all, we see Liv Morgan come out. She talks about Dominic Mysterio. Talks about how she's taken away everything from Rhea Ripley.
That means Dominic Mysterio.
That means Dominic.
She wants Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic comes out. She gets a little flirt on with him.
There's so many memes I've seen where people are like, if this doesn't end in a custody for Dominic ladder match, I'm gonna be upset. There's
like a contract with Dominic.
Yeah, because remember, have you ever? Back in I don't know, they can correct me if I'm wrong, 2005, 2006 or something, there was a ladder match between Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, and Dominic, when he was a little kid, was involved in the storyline.
That's a perfect idea.
And it's like the storyline was like, Eddie Guerrero is the real father of Dominic. Yeah. And they had a custody for Dominic ladder match at SummerSlam or something. And which Rey Mysterio won.
Dude, that would be a good idea.
And then it would be such a missed opportunity if they don't do it again with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
That's a great idea.
That would be hilarious.
I feel like the outcome of that match would be determined by Dominic himself.
Yeah, he'd choose who.
Yeah. Triple H, we're all giving you ideas here.
Dude.
You know? Listen to the fans.
That's what we want.
But anyways, Finn Balor comes out. He's like, you have nothing to do with him.
Yeah, he's basically telling her to stay away. Kind of being almost feel like the older brother of Dominic, telling him to.
She's like, I know you want me to go, but what if he doesn't want me to go? You know? But we see more from them tonight, and we'll go and talk about that later. Mm-hmm. But next we have a match between Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus.
Yeah, Ludwig attacks him before the match, doesn't he?
Yes.
Kind of like on the
I think so. Pre-match, Ludwig attacks Sheamus during his entrance, he goes after the leg.
Huge upset victory. Ludwig beats Sheamus.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, surprised a lot of people.
I think lowers the chances of him getting into that main title.
Sheamus, as of right now.
Picture right now, yeah.
Yeah.
But next we have Finn Balor and Dragon Lee.
Yeah, Finn Balor finally getting a big win.
Yeah. Dragon Lee. We see a lot of potential in this kid. This could be the next Rey Mysterio.
That's what I'm saying. Because we're talking about this new era that we're in, the Paul Levesque era, Triple H era, whatever you want to call it. We're going to see a lot of these new stars rise up. Because we're seeing it with Dragon Lee. We're seeing it with Braun Breaker, Ilya Dragunov. You're going to see
the potential in these guys.
A lot of these young, talent that haven't.
You know, they
Been
remind
yet.
me of Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, all those big names. Like, they started somewhere, you know? They're kind of like in the speculation of us right now. Like, Dean Ambrose, the Shield comes on the Raw, and they're like, who are these guys?
And
I
then-
see
and
what they
then-
have here, but can they do it on their own?
And they turned into all three of them are megastars.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they're like, can they do it by themselves now? And after the breakup of the Shield, we definitely saw that.
Yeah. But yes, Finn Balor picks up the win with a distraction from Carlito.
Yep.
Is Carlito? Would you say he's Judgment Day now?
I say he's Judgment
I mean,
Day.
he's his
wearing,
last
like, the
few
shirt
weeks,
and
he's
everything,
killing it,
yeah.
helping him out, and all that stuff.
But Braun Strowman comes out after they start beating them up and stuff. Liv Morgan saves Dominic from Braun Strowman.
Was this at the end of the night? I think.
No, that's tonight. Maybe right here. The end of the night's whenever.
Oh, that was when. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. She
You're
saves
right.
him.
That was a little later, I think, because Braun Strowman goes up against Carlito, doesn't he? And then Liv Morgan gets involved.
Could be. I don't know.
I think.
Anyways, after that we see. Liv still flirting with Dominic. That's the main point. Chad Gable has mind games with Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's trying to like tell Alpha Academy, don't take this crap anymore. Same thing he's been telling them for whoever knows how long. But Otis, he's like thinking about it. But as soon as Gable pushes him into Otis, and it pretty sure it hits Maxine, doesn't he? Otis takes out his anger on Sammy because he thought Sammy did it. And I think Chad Gable's going to try to use the anger of Otis to his advantage. 'Cause that's what he's been doing lately.
Trying to making Sammy look bad and just help convince Otis more to help him out.
But yeah, just more
mind games.
It's just leading up to Alpha Academy deserting Chad Gable and Creed Brothers.
Does Chad Gable desert Alpha Academy?
We'll see. Anyways, Creed Brothers are definitely going to give him.
Creed Brothers are coming along.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Next, we have Braun Breaker and Ricochet. Braun Breaker, of course, picking up the win, pushing him for that. So that's probably the last match we'll see of Ricochet.
Well, I think he'll at least go maybe towards the end of the summer. I think his contract goes until, but I don't think he's going to resign.
Yeah, no resigning.
So
big loss for WWE.
I was telling you, there was a lot of contracts coming up. I even know New Day's contracts are coming up towards the end of the year.
That's right. Yeah.
And a lot of people's contracts. Becky Lynch is now technically a free agent. And when you have so many of these contracts, there's going to be some losses.
I feel like with the New Day, they're probably going to try getting them back.
Yeah.
Because as we've seen these past few weeks, Triple H has been getting them in the shows. They've been getting them these matches. They've been
feuding with Final Testament.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying his best to get the New Day. What's just out there again.
They should form a super group with New Day and Final Testament and
Heck
call
no.
it the New Testament.
The New Testament. They just turn Karrion Kross and AOP into these fun unicorns,
guys. But they're also still preaching and stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, Braun Breaker won his match. Beats up Ricochet after.
Ilya Dragunov comes out,
tries to save him. Steel Steps say otherwise.
And
yeah.
That's what I was saying. You're going to see a lot of these new.
And I like how
guys stepping.
He's doing it with both the new guys in one rivalry, which is
getting them both
teaching them all at
equal
once,
amount. But the thing is, one of them's got to come out on top at the end of this rivalry.
Yeah.
I think.
I say
I would.
Either way, it's still going to push both of them for the.
Yeah.
It all depends on how good their final match is.
Both of them are so talented. Ilya Dragunov is insane. His ring work is insane, and Braun Breaker is an unstoppable force.
Yeah,
he's so fast.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He used to be a college football player.
Yeah.
Then we have Kiana James with her first match.
Yeah, first match on Raw.
First match on Raw against Natalya. Natalya is just
yeah, she's kind of helping put over the younger talent.
Yeah. I think
her contract, I also believe, is coming up as well.
I feel like she might just retire, to be honest with you.
Potentially.
Yeah,
or maybe she might see if she can still do some main event stuff in other places.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dolph Ziggler leaving and going to TNA, and now he's doing some more main event stuff, which is
At
great.
least she has the choice to come back, though, because with Dolph Ziggler, they just released him, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he asked for his release.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay, gotcha. Then we have Braun Strowman and Carlito.
Yeah, Braun Strowman picking up a dominant
After the match, Judgment Day, and they just all gang up on Braun Strowman. They actually get the upper hand over Braun Strowman.
Which is difficult to do.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman, he's hard to kind of get him on the ground.
I'm pretty sure they also had the help of Liv Morgan for that as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I think Liv helped distract him or whatever, and that's what got him all the upper hand. Mm-hmm. But still, Finn Balor.
Yeah. Dominic Mysterio was even looking a little flirty with Liv Morgan.
Dominic smiled a little bit. You can see him smiling.
Can you imagine what Rhea Ripley's thinking right now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't. Again, I said this like the last episode. I would not want to be in the halls if Rhea Ripley gets back.
Right below it says Liv saves Dominic from Braun.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then we have the women's tag title match official between them and Shayna Baszler and
Zoe Stark. Yes, ended in no contest because of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
So maybe we're seeing an uprising in those two as well.
Yeah. So I think Clash of the Castle. I think it's been announced a triple threat tag team match between all three teams.
I feel like we know who's going to go on top, though.
Do we, though? They could upset.
Big upset. We could see that. Who knows?
Who knows?
Then we have Jey Uso, who wants to be in the Money in the Bank.
Jey Uso, I guess right now, since he's the only one that's basically been announced for the match, he's the favorite. But I think this could be... I think this is Jey Uso's year he wins a singles championship.
Yeah. Same with Lyra Valkyria. She also wants
Lyra Valkyria also wants the Money in the Bank match.
But Io Sky also takes her out during that segment.
I think what if Io goes 2 years in a row?
I could see it.
2 years in a row.
I could see that.
That'd be crazy.
That would be a good storyline.
Yeah.
Like her always winning her championships.
I think only one person's done that, and that was CM Punk.
Yeah.
He won Money in the Bank 2 years in a row.
CM Punk is him.
He is him.
He's him. Then we have Authors of Pain. They defeated the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
Classic fashion match right there. Then we have the main event.
I kind of like how they're giving a lot of TV time to New Testament and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're trying to show everyone what they're all about.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a main event match between Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio. What are the odds Rey Mysterio is the father of Dominic, and they're putting him in this little Judgment Day feud here. But Damian takes out Drew McIntyre after the match and chokeslams him through the table after his win.
Big statement.
Yeah. It also shows messages in the QR code for... Do you want to go over the QR code stuff after the recaps?
Yeah, we can kind of put it all together.
Yeah, because it shows the QR code also in SmackDown as well.
So NXT...
Let's go ahead and go over NXT.
Gearing up for Battleground, which is tonight when we're recording this. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Do you want to go over the main matches of Battleground, or do you want to go over the show first?
Just go through it. We'll do a quick show.
Okay.
I mean, it was a lot of hyping up the Battleground show.
Yeah.
You got the NXT North American Women's Championship ladder match. You got Ethan Page and Trick Williams, which I'm pumped for that match.
This show's going to be huge. It's going
to... was it Jordan Grace is her name?
I think so.
The TNA Knockouts Women's Champion against Roxanne Perez.
A lot of stuff,
Shayna Baszler versus Lola Vice, NXT Underground match.
Yeah, but the first match of the show, we have Jordan Grace versus Stevie Turner.
Yeah, so this was her first singles match in a WWE ring. She had done the Royal Rumble stuff.
Grace wins.
Of course. Looking dominant.
Yep. Next, we have the announcement of the women's North American title ladder stuff.
So, hyping that up more.
Then we have Thea Hale with Andre Chase and Ridge Holland versus Jasmine Nix.
Jasmine Nix, yeah.
Jasmine Nix. Just a note, Ridge Holland on ringside this time.
Ridge Holland. I'm curious to see kind of where this is all going to lead.
Yeah. But anyways, Nix actually wins the match.
Yeah.
Because Hudson had some involvement in the match and had a little distraction stuff going on right there. later, the NXT Tag Team Champions warned the OC that they refused to lose at Battleground. So,
You think OC is going to pick up the victory, or do you think
um,
they'll fall short?
OC, I feel like they still need to show everyone, because I feel like Axiom and Nathan has had it for a pretty long time now, and I feel like now would be a good time to go ahead and shift it up a little bit because they need a little change in the tag team division. Because tag team division right now in NXT, I feel like it's just the same, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They need a mix-up, new champions or something.
Maybe a new team to burst onto the scene.
Yeah. Then we have Shawn Spears. He laid out Josh Briggs, and Javon Evans makes him pay for that.
Yeah, I really hope they build like a cult faction with Shawn Spears.
I could see that, you know?
I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah.
And it could be really dominant on the NXT brand.
Yeah, earlier the night, Spears was preaching to Uriah Connors.
Yeah.
You know. Evans and 3 more unnamed wrestlers until Briggs confronted about it. So we'll see how that goes. Then we have a Heritage Cup match with Tony D'Angelo and Damon Kemp.
I like the D'Angelo family.
I love them. They're just perfect for NXT. I don't know if they work out for the main roster.
On the main roster, or how they're gonna work.
I feel like it could work out.
Yeah.
I just don't know how they're gonna do it.
Yeah, they're a fun little group.
Yeah, I feel like it's a hit and miss on the main roster. It's definitely working right now.
Yeah,
on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, D'Angelo retains. You know,
picking up big
falls,
fat dub.
2 falls to 0. So,
so dominant victory.
Dominant. Next we have Natalia with Carmen Petrovic versus Izzy Dame. Mm-hmm. The winner of that match was Natalia.
Natalia picking up a big fat dub on the NXT brand.
She gave her sunglasses to Booker T.
Dude, so part of my favorite thing about NXT is the commentary. Vic Joseph and Booker T work so well together.
Vic Joseph was like, "Don't view his ego. Please don't view it."
They work so well together.
Yeah.
I think Vic Joseph could eventually be brought up to the main roster and do some commentary.
Yeah, after Natalia's win, she was saying enough is enough and it's time for a change.
What does that mean?
So, maybe she is going to stay on Raw.
Heel turn?
Maybe.
We'll see.
I don't know. Gallus makes a statement at expense of Obafemi and Wesley. So maybe you'll see a tag match right there and have a little bit of stuff going with Oba and Wesley. That'll be a good little spike right there.
They got the triple threat match at Battleground coming up.
That's right.
For the North American Championship.
Then we have Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, and Kalani Jordan versus Sol Ruka, Mitchin, and Jada Parker. Which is, I'm pretty sure that's
those are the women in the ladder match.
The women in the ladder match.
6-woman
tag match.
Ruka,
Mitchin, and Parker win the match.
Good job.
Yep. And then we have one final thing on the show, which is Ethan Page signs his NXT contract and gets an NXT championship match.
Yeah.
That
match is gonna
be the banger of the night, I'd say.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
I don't know. The ladder matches are always really fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
But when it comes to just like a normal match,
yeah.
I think they'll do very well.
I feel like this is like Ethan's test to see if he'll work out on WWE.
I think he'll do very well.
And I think it's also a way to show people that aren't familiar with AEW or all these other shows who he is. Mm-hmm. You know, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Battleground is shaping up to be a banger show.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go through what matches are on Battleground. Mm-hmm. First of all, we have the NXT Underground match between Shayna Baszler and Lola Vice.
Yeah.
I say Shayna's got the upper hand on this one.
Yeah, but it's an NXT, and part of the NXT is to kind of level up these.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would say I'm going to go with Lola Vice. I think she's going to pick up the win.
Next, we have NXT Tag Team Championship, Nathan Frazer and Axiom versus the OC. OC, in my opinion, but it could go either way.
I think I'm going to go with Axiom. Nathan Frazer and Axiom.
We'll see. That one could go either. All these matches I feel like can go either way.
Yeah.
You know? NXT North American Championship ladder match: Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, Jada Parker, Mitchin, and Kalani Jordan. I don't know. I feel like
I'm gonna go with Fallon Henley.
Yeah, I was thinking Fallon Henley or Lash Legend. Maybe like a Lash Legend because she's champion. Trick Williams is champion. Have like double champions.
There's a little storyline there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
I could see anything going on there. Then we have the North American Championship match between Obafemi, Wesley, and Joe Coffey. Be honest with you, Obafemi.
I think they're going to continue just making him look dominant.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be like the longest reigning champion. I feel like they're going to push for that maybe. We could see.
You think he'll be NXT champion by the end of the year? Obafemi?
I could see it.
Because I feel like it's kind of like Gunther. Once he drops the North American Championship,
he's going.
I think he's going to go for he'll be put in the main event NXT Championship spot.
Yeah, definitely. Then we have NXT Women's Championship match, Roxanne and Jordynne Grace.
I'm going to say Roxanne.
Because
I just don't think
Jordan's the one to do it.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to put the title on a non-WWE star because she's TNA.
Yeah.
I think it's super cool we're getting this crossover.
Yeah.
And it opens the door for so many other more TNA stars and WWE stars crossing over.
Shout out to Shawn Michaels for making that happen.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels is a Booker of the Year, maybe? Maybe.
NXT Championship match, Trick Williams and Ethan Page. I'm going to say Trick Williams.
I'm going to say Trick Williams, but I think Ethan Page might be the guy to take the title off of him eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
But as of right now, I think they'll have Trick Williams.
I don't think they're going to give him a championship this early when he's only been in the show for 2 weeks.
I think it'll be a banger match, though.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a banger.
Definitely. All right, so that's all the NXT stuff.
Yeah, so we'll move on to
potential and all
move on to SmackDown.
Lots
of stuff going on SmackDown.
First of all, Bloodline opens up SmackDown.
Yeah, Tongaloa pretty much getting
anointed.
He's officially in the Bloodline.
Did you hear about the rumors about a fourth member coming to the Bloodline?
Crazy.
They're
already nuts out of their mind.
Yeah.
A fourth member would be just...
And this guy seems just as crazy. So Oof. Kevin Owens interrupts it, however, and...
Kevin Owens has been feuding with the Bloodline for 4 years.
And the Street Profits come to his aid, and that we have a setup for a 6-man tag team match right there.
Mm-hmm.
Jade and Bianca defeat Indy and Candice.
Yeah. And then I think Shayna and Stark and Zoe Stark come in, as well as Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, hyping out their
Jade and
Bianca
match. Fight them off, however. Yeah.
Because they're strong girls. Strong girls.
Heck yeah. Angel and Humberto attack Apollo Crews. LA Knight asks Pierce about Logan.
LA Knight and Logan Paul, dude, I cannot wait.
Yeah, that's definitely coming up for, I say, SummerSlam match. We called that one.
I think everybody was pumped about that.
You got the shirt on.
LA Knight, yeah.
Heck yeah. Then we got Grayson Waller and Johnny Gargano. Grayson Waller picks up the win.
Now, there was some tension between last week and there was some this week as well.
With
Waller and Theory.
Yeah, Waller saying that he was what made Theory relevant.
I see. Is this they're gonna? This is, I feel like, a make or break for Austin Theory. They're gonna turn him face, and if he can pull it off, he's gonna. I think he'll be all right. He'll make it. He'll be a star. I feel
like the next superstars that also will go up in that Seth Rollins ranking is these two.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. This new era, you're gonna see a lot of new main event stars. You're gonna see. Braun Breaker, you're going to see Ilya Dragunov, Gunther, you're going to see Austin Theory, Grayson Waller. They're going to start taking these top spots.
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Then we have an I Quit title match confirmed.
Yes, dude, I'm pumped for that.
Which is like kind of like showing like the AJ Styles with his like retirement thing that he was saying.
Yeah.
You know. Then we have LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes in a match. LA Knight wins and sends a message to Logan
Paul saying, bring it on.
Bring it on. Tiffany proposes an alliance with Nia.
We talked about this. We've talked about how we think a team up between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton would be tough.
We said that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think they'd work very well together.
I feel like we'd be great workers for Triple H. Triple H, if you're seeing this right now, we are calling everything.
We're predicting everything that's happening.
That's right. Either you get some more ideas that would catch us off guard, or you just hire us.
Please. What if AJ Styles wins?
I'd love that.
Gosh, that'd be just nuts.
I want to see like big surprises like that, you know? Like AJ Styles, I feel like if they're going to save his career, they need to give him a championship.
He needs one more title run.
Yeah.
He deserves one more title run.
Definitely. Next we have Bailey and Piper Niven have like a little face-off.
Yeah, hyping up their title match at Clash at the Castle.
I feel like Bailey's clearly going to win.
Yeah, pretty sure. I feel confident.
Yeah. Then we have the 6-man tag match. KO and the Profits win by disqualification.
Yes.
So, Bloodline, of course, stands tall, however.
Mm-hmm. They look unstoppable.
And I do want to point out that Solo did the power bomb that Roman Reigns usually does.
The triple power bomb.
Yeah.
Started with the Shield and kind of...
Okay, yeah, and that's how the show ends, and that gives a QR code for this as well. Okay. So we'll go and read through the QR codes.
Go through the... We got our investigative reporter, Caysen Smith, right here, going through the...
Basically, everything's leading up to June 17th, like in all the shows. Next week.
Is that that's next week?
Not Monday for us tomorrow, but the next week. June 17th.
Right. So but that's a Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, for us.
So it's the Raw after Clash at the Castle.
And I do want to point out it's like an anniversary for Bo Dallas in some way as well.
Is it? Okay.
So, anyways, that's when everyone's looking forward to it because we see like June 17th, and all of these QR codes. So I'm hyped for that. You know, I'm also kind of glad they're not doing it on like a big show because I feel like it adds more like a surprise element to them showing up. Here's the message on Raw. I have shown you signs and wonders, yet you do not believe. Believe in Bo.
Believe.
I offered you hope, freedom from the pit. You spit in my face. Mock my family, question my timing. One last chance.
Question my timing.
So
because we're all trying to rush the debut.
So maybe he won't show up June 17th. Maybe
he'll show up on his time.
Maybe he's gonna use this as like an example of like he gets to choose. You guys want this to happen on June 17th, but it's not. You know. I feel like if they did show up on June 17th, who would they go against? You know.
That's what we've been talking about. Is who's their first storyline with?
I don't think it's Braun Strowman because he's with the Judgment Day stuff right now.
Yeah. And
there's no reason to add Uncle Howdy and all that stuff on there. I was thinking maybe Braun Breaker.
Maybe.
You know, who knows? There's a lot of possibilities here. Anyways, more stuff. An opportunity to repent, but my patience runs thin. So, there is a reckoning coming. Your belief is indifferent. Whenever it said that, I'm pretty sure that's when it showed the date. So.
Oh, okay.
It is inevitable. You will learn. You are finite. And you shall all behold what we have become. A massacre is coming.
What if they just come and just like take out everybody?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
like they don't target a single person. They just go after everybody.
Yeah, the YouTube videos I've seen about this as well, about this specific code, is like they're predicting that it's going to be them attacking somebody or a whole bunch of people.
I feel like they're just going on a rampage.
Maybe in the New Day and AOP, maybe we'll see that. You know,
and then they team up and form the New Testament. They fight the new Wyatt family. Dude, hire me, dude. That is so awesome.
I wasn't.
We got the New Testament versus whatever you want to call this group, the Wyatt Six or whatever.
Yeah,
dude, I would love nothing more.
Anyways, yeah, that's all for Raw.
Yeah.
Then we have SmackDown coming up. This one's a lot longer, but it's saying this one's basically like a thank you message. I'm guessing like maybe like a little like behind the scenes of Bo Dallas saying thank you for making this happen. You know. But here we go. It says, "For now, I'm not speaking to them. I intend this for you." So like the audience.
Is he talking to us or is he talking to a single person?
Maybe. You helped him find his way and guided him back home. Maybe he's talking about Bray Wyatt, us helping him have his dreams come true.
Yeah, because remember he got released.
Yeah.
And then everybody wanted Bray Wyatt back.
Yeah.
And asked for it, and he finally got back.
You found him so I could open his eyes. A new journey began.
He's got to be talking about Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, it's got to be Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt came back together.
Yeah.
But we never knew how long a journey will last.
Obviously, yeah.
What I knew to be true was no more. Suddenly, I found myself without a path. I believed myself to be lost. So this is basically Bo Dallas talking.
I think he's talking about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to let the cave win, but I did not stay that way. I found my way out of darkness. I saw what was expected of me, and I accepted the cost.
So the cave, wasn't there a QR code that took you to a cave?
Yeah.
Is the cave supposed to be like a metaphor? I'm assuming of some kind.
I feel like it is, and like
it's supposed to
I feel like
mean like being lost.
I think so, and the reason they like have that specific cave is because of the ones of the bones and stuff. Just like Luke Harper.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a tribute to him as well.
Yeah.
I admit it wasn't easy. I feared you had forgotten. We did not forget.
We did not forget.
We did not forget. We were hype about this.
Yeah.
Even like before all the QR codes and stuff were happening, me and you were talking about like, you know, like the end of like the documentary. You know.
Yeah, they
coming back.
were hyping it up.
I had a feeling that we'll see more like Bray Wyatt stuff no matter what.
Yeah.
Right after like the passing and stuff, I was like, maybe Bo will do something. Who knows? Here's like the next paragraph. But you remembered. In bold letters. You remembered who we are. You remembered who you are. Thank you. This is all because of you. I feel like
I got chills right now because of
that. Here's the last thing, and I'm going to say some stuff. We were never the chosen ones. We just wanted to belong. So all these like members that are coming into the faction, they weren't really high names.
They were never big. They were never main event stars.
But
Bo
I feel
Dallas
like
was always a mid card guy.
This is the saving group for them. This is going to save their careers.
Dexter Loomis was never just. He was more like if you look at like a TV show, he was like a supporting cast member.
Yeah,
he was never a main guy.
And now we do. I know. I can't wait to see you too. I appreciate your excitement. It won't be long now. I just wanted to say thank you. We have become more than we could ever imagine. Their stories will be told. We'll get to learn more about them.
I got chills right now, dude.
Their pain will have been worth it, and it will be all because of you. You did this. This is your fault. Ooh.
Fault? That's an interesting word to use.
The blood that rains down drips from your hands. Thank you. We're the reason that everyone's going to get beat up by this faction. We're the reason we're going to be seeing Eric Rowan with a steel chair smacking Kofi Kingston in the back. But yeah, that's the end of that. What do you think? You know, like...
I feel like there's a lot of... There's a lot in that SmackDown one.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely feels like a love letter to us from Uncle Howdy.
And Uncle Howdy's like, thank you for letting this happen because now I get to beat people up for it.
Beat people up.
The blood is on your hands.
He's like, it's almost like be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. Which I actually like that. That's sick. That's
intense.
Creepy. It's intense. It's exactly what we've been asking for.
It's meaningful. I mean, there is some emotion there. There's some sincerity there.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's Bo Dallas coming out. And I also feel like this group is going to be a face group.
You think?
Like, they're going to try to play, like, the heel bits of, like...
I really don't think, especially in the beginning at the very least, the crowd won't be able to help them without cheering. They won't be able to boo them.
I feel like either way, no matter what they try to do, the crowd's going to cheer for them
They
no
could attack Cody Rhodes and the crowd would cheer for him. They could attack CM Punk,
LA Knight,
and the crowd would cheer for him.
Yeah, I can't wait. Because I feel like as soon as this pops out with them coming back, we're just going to call each other straight away and just get hype about this. Because June 17th, I'm definitely watching. You know, I usually watch the night after just so I could skip commercial breaks and stuff and, like, have my own little, like, gathering of what's happening.
Yeah.
But I'm watching this live. Because who knows? It could be at the end of the night, the beginning of the night. Who knows? There's so much that can go on.
Unless they Raw cuts at the very last and we don't see Liv Morgan making out with Dominic like last time. What if it cut right before they come out?
I swear, if it does, we're not making any more episodes for this
Dude,
podcast.
this podcast is canceled.
This podcast is canceled. All right, so that's the recaps.
Yes.
Crazy stuff.
Basically hyping up for these next couple of weekends.
I say we go over the predictions for Clash of the Castle. You want to do that?
You want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we're on the topics of what's going on right now.
So, Clash of the Castle, let's start with the triple threat tag team match.
I'm going to set this down over here.
We got Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn against Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler.
Do Jade Cargill and like Bianca Belair like have like a tag team name? You know?
I don't think so. What would their names be?
Women with attitudes. I don't know.
Women with attitude.
Women with biceps. I don't know.
3, 2, 1. So I think we got the same.
Yep.
Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, I think, will retain. Maybe I would like to see Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax taking the titles off of them.
I feel like that's what they're setting up for.
That'd be cool. I am glad they're giving Isla Dawn and Alba Fire some stuff to do.
Yeah.
Because they were just kind of popping up every now and then. They weren't doing a whole lot of main
Triple H
stuff.
is definitely trying his best.
He's giving a lot of these new talents some spotlight.
He's definitely given opportunities.
Yeah. Next match, we're going to do Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship. 1-on-1. Let me just say this. I think they're going to pull the trigger.
Hold up. I'm changing my idea.
Oh, now that he heard what I said. He heard what I said. Now he's going to change it. Going to change it.
I've been thinking,
because I think this is it. I was at the last PLE. I was like, no, they're gonna let Sami retain once, and they're gonna do one more match. Mm-hmm. So 3, 2, 1. Chad Gable.
The reason I changed my mind is because I was thinking maybe like the Creed brothers can take out Otis and all of them and help.
I also know Chad Gable's contract, I think, ran out this weekend.
He's definitely signing back.
And if I think one of the big contributing factors to him re-signing possibly was winning the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
They said they'd let him win. So Chad Gable there. And then we got, let's go, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay. The question is, what is the next PLE after this?
I think Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
I think it'll be Money in the Bank and then SummerSlam, I think.
Three, 2, 1. I said Damian
Priest.
I said Damian Priest. I feel like...
Now, Clash of the Castle is in Scotland. Drew McIntyre's home country.
But I feel like we have even more reason to believe that Drew is going to lose the match for some dumb reason.
I think CM Punk gets involved.
Yeah.
Now, it's... Because Drew McIntyre's the hometown favorite. If CM Punk gets involved, do you think he gets booed out of the stadium?
That would be sick.
CM Punk gets involved, he gets Drew McIntyre's warned him. He's like, Punk, if you get involved in any way, shape, or form, these people might jump you. Like, and the security might let them because they're also from Scotland.
Yeah.
They might just let them jump you.
I was thinking though, like maybe if Drew won the match, I feel like CM Punk could take that Money in the Bank contract. Maybe be like a surprise entry in the Money in the Bank. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. We'll see.
The Money in the Bank will be interesting this year.
I
think. Next match, Bayley versus Piper Niven.
I feel like we could just get this
one. I feel like we can just... Dude, we're going to have the same answers.
3, 2, 1.
Bayley.
Yeah. Here's the question, though. If we have the same answers, are we going to spin the wheel?
Yeah, we got to spin the wheel.
Like, even if we get them all right?
Yeah, because then we tie.
Do you want to just spin the wheel?
How about this?
If we get them all right,
no punishments.
If we
get one wrong,
it's a punishment.
It's a punishment for both of us.
Bet.
We have to be perfect.
Bet. You guys got to keep us accountable to that. If you have any ideas for punishments, go ahead and let us know.
Last match to talk about is I Quit match between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. Now, we still have another week before the show, so obviously things could change, but just because this is doing the best we can.
3, 2, 1, Cody
Rhodes. So Caysen and I...
We have the same answers.
Same answers.
Which means we could probably sing another R-Truth song together.
Another R-Truth song together. Cody Rhodes, I think it's clear he's taking this to at least SummerSlam. Or I've also heard they may wait to do Cody versus Rock till next WrestleMania.
Okay.
Potentially.
That means we could see Cody lose the title and then gain it back.
It's possible. That's a possibility.
I don't think Cody should keep it all.
For a year?
All year.
These long title reigns are starting to get to some people.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
oh, another championship match. I wonder who's gonna win.
Who's
You
gonna
know
win?
what I mean? Like
surprise us.
yeah.
Surprise us.
I would be. The reason I would think Cody would even win this match, even if we didn't think The Rock was going to show up anyways, even if like that whole Rock scenario didn't happen, I feel like Cody, like just like his personality, he would never say I quit. You know?
Yeah. Because I mean, he's the face of the company right now.
Yeah.
All right, but that's our picks for Clash of the Castle in Scotland. Let's do we got our top 10 for this week. This was my week to pick, so
Yeah.
I went with top 10 favorite current entrance themes.
Yep, that's a good one.
Current, not all time, but current.
Current. But hey, there could be like some wrestlers on here that have had the same theme for a long time now. That are veterans, but they're still in the show, so it's technically current.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
I got mine.
I'm going to change mine real quick.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
CM Punk.
R-Truth.
Ooh.
Clearly R-Truth.
Love
It's just a classic banger. You always get hype when R-Truth comes out. CM Punk is just a rock and roll song.
W song.
Living Color. I love that song before CM Punk even started using it.
Exactly. Like
I remember in 2011 when he started using it, I was like, bro, CM Punk just became my favorite of all time because he's using this song.
yeah, people like even like the song even if they don't know who CM Punk is, you know.
It plays on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
Number 9. Oh, I didn't put the number on here. Oh, hold on.
People are probably looking at the guys above us right now.
Yeah, I'll put the either above or below. It depends sometimes.
Whenever we looked up like that, you should like put like thought bubbles.
Thought bubbles.
Of like random wrestlers in our list.
3, 2, 1. Number 9. I got The Rock.
Cody Rhodes.
The Rock's current theme was just
It was dope.
so cool.
That one's in my.
It was like a mix of like all of his themes.
Yeah, that
coming
one's in my
together.
honorable mentions.
Honorable
I'd say.
mentions. You got Cody Rhodes.
The reason I didn't put The Rock on here, even though it's like current and stuff, he's kind of like not.
Just a part timer.
Yeah.
Or I guess not even part time. Shows up a few times. But Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Good
a
song.
banger.
I feel like most of these songs have been ruined because Dalen messed it up for me.
Dalen's always, he doesn't like the popular stuff.
I got number 8 ready. 3,
2, 1.
LA Knight.
Jey Uso. Jey Uso, you know, it's getting the crowd hyped.
Yeah.
The crowd's
Yeah.
always hyped up when his song plays.
Yeah. LA Knight, his theme song just captures his persona.
Night.
I
Which,
feel like
if you listen to the lyrics, I think I've told you this before, it goes, L.A. Night,
Yeah.
oh yeah. And then it says, I want to see you dance. Listen to the words, and it's like, no one ever actually dances.
everyone's paying attention to the megastar.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, hold on.
You're good.
Hold on.
As you can tell, I'm not wearing my hat this episode because I forgot it, but
You're good.
it's fine.
3, 2, 1. Number 7.
Roman Reigns.
I got L.A. Knight.
Roman Reigns' theme song is just majestic.
Yeah.
You know, LA Knight. We already talked about how great of a song that is.
Yeah, it's like Roman Reigns. You know, as soon as you hear that music drop, you know to get on your feet and put the one up.
That definitely captured his own like persona of like he's the top.
The tribal chief.
He's the top guy. You know. He is
Now, my
the
number
top guy.
6, I feel like is going to shock some people, including you,
I think mine's gonna shock you.
because this is just one I personally love.
Gotcha.
3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Bronson Reed.
Pretty Deadly.
Ooh.
Dude, I love Pretty Deadly's theme. It's like, we are so pretty, all our clothes on fleek. It's like, I feel like it's inspired by like 70s, like disco kind of. And it's like, there's this band called ABBA.
Yeah.
And that's what it kind of sounds like. I love it so much.
I picked Bronson Reed, man.
Bronson Reed.
That's a W
He
song.
has like that menacing
Yeah.
theme song.
The rap in it as well.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you just given it to a more better superstar. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
I think Braun Strowman, or sorry, not Braun Strowman, but Bronson Reed is very underrated. I talked about this last week.
Bronson.
I feel like
after
he
that
could be.
performance, I was. But yeah, with Braun Strowman as well. Yeah, now you said his name. He's not on my list, but he's definitely an honorable mention for mine because his song just you're just like you get shivers down your you know you're about to get beat up. You know someone's gonna get beat up whenever you hear that song. 3, 2, 1. Seth Rollins.
I got CM Punk. Seth Rollins is on my honorable mention list, I think.
Seth Rollins, I feel like it's not the song itself, but the crowd with their
crowd
logos,
gets so hyped into it. Yeah, I was struggling. It's because we have it up to 10. There's so many themes I want to talk about. But yeah, Seth Rollins is just.
I feel like Seth Rollins, like every single song he's had besides from this one, is also a banger. You know.
Yeah.
Like the Architect song. Mm-hmm. We on 4?
Number 4.
One of my personal favorite songs ever since I started watching the show. So, 3, 2, 1. Sami Zayn.
Jimmy Uso.
Great song.
People don't acknowledge how good his theme is.
It's one of my favorites.
It's, in my opinion, better than Jey Uso.
It's my definitely.
I love.
I say if we had like a Twitch stream of this and did a poll, everyone would choose Jimmy Uso.
Would choose Jimmy's. Who did you beat? Sami Zayn. Yeah.
Sami Zayn.
Again, kind of like Seth Rollins, the crowd just gets into it.
You know, whenever he showed up at that show in Springfield.
In Springfield?
Shivers.
Yeah, because he kicked off the show.
I had goosebumps, you know. Like, that was definitely one of my favorite songs. And, you know, like, as like a little kid when I first started watching this show and he had his song going and the whole crowd was singing, I was in my living room going, yeah, singing with it, you know.
Dude, I can't wait till the WWE comes back to Springfield and does a live event. That was so much fun.
I feel like me and you had the best time of our lives.
Dude, it was so much fun.
LA Knight was there.
We were hyped the whole night.
There was not one match we were like, oh, this is boring. Like with the AEW, whenever we went there was some matches we were like, yeah, like those.
It was all right. Like
those,
WWE, we were just hyped
every
the
match.
Whole time. Just yelling.
We just lost our voice.
Yeah, dude, that next day I had no voice.
Yeah.
All right, number 3.
Dominic is not that guy.
You're not him.
3, 2, 1. Judgment Day.
I got Sami Zayn. Again, we just talked about it. Sami Zayn.
Dude,
banger.
Judgment Day brings a lot of like, I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Edge every single time I listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, isn't it by the same band?
It's by the same band.
Yeah.
And you could definitely tell Edge picked that one out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great song.
It's like Alter Bridge or something, I think.
It's a great song. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Number 2.
I might hate JD's big old head, but that song makes up for it. 3, 2, 1. Randy Orton. What can I say?
Classic.
Especially after France.
That crowd was... I would give anything to have been in that crowd.
Yeah.
That would have been just nuts.
The fact that people that don't even speak English and know the words
words to the song
says a lot, you know. Mm-hmm. Number 1. Once again, someone we already put in the list for me.
I think I got one we haven't talked about yet.
Ooh, 3, 2, 1. Jimmy Uso.
Drew McIntyre.
Ooh.
Dude.
He's in my honorable mentions.
I love his theme, dude. I love his entrance. If we do a list of just entrances that we love, he's on that list.
Especially when he has like the sword and
the sword and the fire comes out, dude. It's so cool.
Jimmy Uso.
Very underrated theme.
Underrated. I hope we get to see more of him when he comes back.
I imagine he's coming back as a face. I would love to see a reunion, him and Jay against the Bloodline.
That would be a good match.
With Roman Reigns, like the original Bloodline, Roman, Jimmy, and Jay against the current Bloodline.
Hopefully we get to see that soon.
That'd be cool. Maybe SummerSlam.
But yeah, with Drew McIntyre, I feel like the thing that adds more to his entrance his song is the entrance.
Yeah.
You know? With the WrestleMania entrance, that was
one of my favorites.
Sick.
He may have been my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
Possibly.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, he's winning this match. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. Now we have our
3 match reviews.
So I think that would be the rest of it, right? That's the last bit.
Yeah, the final segment of the show.
Get my title back on. I'm done writing.
So we went with The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania.
That's right.
Rock versus John Cena at WrestleMania.
That's right.
And then the Rock versus John Cena at WrestleMania the next year.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do you want to go like timeline?
Yeah, let's just go in time order. So we'll start with The Rock versus Hulk Hogan.
First of all, crowd carry the match.
Oh my gosh. And the thing that astonishes me about this WrestleMania, that match wasn't the main event.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main event was like Triple H and Chris Jericho or something. I think. But that's just...
That was definitely match of the night.
Yeah, it was insane. This was a match of the night. Or main event.
Yeah. First of all, the ref was knocked out during the match, and we saw Hogan tap out.
Yeah.
So technically, The Rock won twice.
Rock won twice. And this was a generational matchup. I mean, it's Hulk Hogan who ruled the 80s and The Rock who, conquered the Attitude Era.
Yeah. We get to see a lot of just like... it's just like one of those like dream matches, and we saw it come to life.
And it came true. That's kind of what this week was. It was like generational matches meeting and dream matchups actually.
And they
happened.
played out exactly how we expected it.
Mm-hmm. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm. The Rock also used the belt to his advantage.
We've seen a lot of that recently.
That crazy kick out from Hogan from The Rock, he like got up straight away. He's like,
Brand, give it to me.
That's how you gotta do.
Hulkamaniac, right there.
Hulkamania, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rock also kicks out of Hogan's elbow. Leg drop.
Yeah.
My bad. But it took 2 rock bottoms on an elbow drop to give Rock the win. So great match right there. What star rating would you give that? I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
4.5, 5. Because it's just the crowd was on their feet and invested the entire time.
Yeah. Next we have The Rock versus John Cena at WrestleMania 28.
Yes.
First of all,
this was the rivalry that defined
wrestling.
My childhood watching wrestling.
First of all, at the beginning of the match, The Rock's ribs were...
Yeah, Cena was targeting the ribs.
Yeah.
This was, this is WrestleMania 28, so this was like the never before, never again, which it did happen again, happened the next year. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, they hyped this up because the match was made official the year before. So they were hyping this up for a whole year. This was going to be the main event. Everybody knew it was officially happening.
I also want to point out the storytelling between this match and the next year match. Yeah. It was also great. We get to see AA's Rock Bottom, all the signatures from each other onto each other, like Sharpshooter, STF.
And it ends with John Cena trying to salt in the wound, going for a people's elbow, and The Rock catches him with a Rock Bottom.
And I also want to point out John Cena hesitated as well with the crowd booing him out.
Because they're in Miami, Florida, and that was definitely Rock's country.
But yeah, Rock wins. Next year is a championship this time. Was The Rock the champion?
Yeah. John Cena won the Royal Rumble.
That's right. STF was reversed by a pin whenever that match was going on for the next year. We see a lot of STF counters. There's also the counter from STF counter from the elbow because he was going for the elbow and he turned into an STF. Just a lot of crazy kickouts,
Yeah, I mean the storytelling for these 2 matches because they're connected so much.
I feel like the match ender here was whenever John Cena decided, forget the fans. He throws his band at them, going for the elbow to win it this time. But this time The Rock gets up. He goes for the Rock Bottom, but John Cena reverses that.
John Cena knew it was coming, and he's like, "You can't see me."
Yeah,
and it hits him with the AA.
Yeah, great match. John Cena coming out victorious.
Becoming WWE champion. Main event of WrestleMania 29.
I feel like those 2 matches really connected well. That's why I kind of talked about them both at the same time. Great storytelling, It also leads up to WrestleMania 40 with them looking at the crowd and stuff. Great storytelling, What
are our 3 matches for next episode?
Yeah, next episode. I want to take a flashbacks on all these matches. These are pretty old matches. Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, WrestleMania 13.
Oh, that's a good match. That is a good match.
I remember playing through that in WWE 2K16.
Yeah. Yeah.
Undertaker versus Mankind at Hell in a Cell.
There you go. There's that second.
That defined Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
This one's pretty old. WrestleMania 3.
Ooh, we're taking it back to the 80s.
Yes. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. All right.
Classic matches.
Classic. Right. All right, so there's the homework. Now we're gonna be pretty busy these next few weeks.
Yeah. We might have to post this episode a little later than usual.
We'll keep people updated.
I'm sure I can.
We'll figure something out.
Because Saturday and Sunday I have to work too.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
We'll probably.
But it may be a little longer before we get the next episode out, but we'll get it out as soon as possible.
Yeah. Maybe Friday afternoon we can try it.
Possibly, yeah. Take us home, Caysen.
It is your Intercontinental Champion out here. We got the Magic Tyler, the Universal Champion. And we have the vacant United States Championship out back.
Out back.
Out back. We'll see if we have any special guests. We can just give that to them.
Yeah.
Caysen Smith, Magic Tyler. It was a pleasure, Interact with us in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Give us ideas. For all these ideas, let us know what your
punishments
picks are, what you
stuff.
think of these matches.
Follow the socials. Follow the Spotify.
We love y'all.
The YouTube. Yeah.
The fact that we're still doing this is crazy.
Yeah, what is this, episode 12?
Yeah. 12 or 11?
I think 12.
We'll see.
I think around 12.
If not, then we're sorry.
Yeah.
If it's 13, then we're sorry. If it's 20 and we lost count, we're sorry.
Hey, you lose count when you're having fun.
Heck yeah. We're having a blast with this.
Yeah.
We really enjoy this. We hope we can make this into something.
Yeah.
If not, then we still have fun.
We still have fun.
Caysen Smith, Magic Tyler, we are out. See ya.